YouTube up. Alright. Hello. Welcome to Thursday morning. Crazy this week. Last week, something else around here. And now my door just mysteriously open. Alright. Let's practice. A little bit tighter. We're going to meet in child's pose on our mats. So knees are wide, big toes out together. Coming down, resting your forehead on the mat or on a block, on a towel. Really just melting into your mat. Letting yourself wake up this morning. Finding your breath. While we're here, I would like you to set an intention for today. For me, it's let go. Let go of things that are out of my control and accept what I can't control. And just continue to follow that breath. With every exhale, let out what you can't control. Let out that stress, let out that emotion. And rising up on all fours. Hands underneath your shoulders here. Let your belly hang as you exhale for cow. Inhale for cat. Exhale for cow. Inhale for cat. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Back at neutral, and we're going to extend our knee out, right side if you're following along, knee to chest, and out and up, and knee to chest, and out and up, knee to chest, out and up, knee to chest, out and up, rest it back down, opposite side, left side for me, up, knee to chest, up, knee to chest, up, knee to chest, up, knee to chest, and up, and rest back down. We're going to tuck our toes under and push back up into downward facing dog. Feel free in this to walk your dog, flex and extend those knees, pushing up on your toes, push your heels down into the mat, up and down, up and down. I like to just kind of pulse a little bit. Helps me wake up. We finally got sleep last night, and then it was interrupted by our dog, so, fun stuff. Alright, right leg goes high. Bring your knee down, plant in between. Low lunge, rising up into warrior one. Find your breath. Opening up into warrior two. Remember to breathe. Reverse your warrior. down on your knee here for a triangle modified. If you want to do a full triangle, let your hand fall down on the inside of your foot. Rising back up, opening up to warrior two. Coming up. And if you want to take a little bit of a challenge, you can come up into warrior three. Dropping back down. Ooh. Plant your hands down. Back. And we're going to take a sun A. So leaning forward, lowering down, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Let's do a couple more. High plank, lowering down, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. High plank, lowering down, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. One more for now. High plank, lowering down, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. All right, left leg goes high. Bring it forward. Rising up tall. To warrior one, find that breath. I'm going to spin around quick so my butt's not to you. So left leg still forward. I'm just facing the opposite way. Opening up to warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Coming back up tall. Here. Forward to triangle. You can drop down to full or stay in modified. Wherever you want to be is perfectly fine. And standing back up to warrior two. And if you want to take that challenge again, turning forward and taking that warrior three. Remember, your balance may feel different from one side to the other, so accept it, recognize it, and move on. Dropping down. Whew. Bringing your hands down to the mat. Tall, high plank, and lowering down. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. High plank, lowering down. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. High plank, lowering down, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. All right, right leg high, step up, rising up, and I'm going to spin once again, right leg still forward. It's making me dizzy, All right, standing up, warrior one, opening up into warrior two, turning those front right toes towards the side mat. And we're going to take a forward fold. Just dropping down, letting your upper half just hang over that lower half. Just kind of let yourself be. Be where you are, finding your breath. We're going to tiptoe our fingertips over to the right side. A little right body stretch here in that back of that leg. You might feel it a little bit on your left upper back. And back to center. Over to the left. Once again. Left back of your leg, you should feel a little stretch. Back off if it hurts, but if you definitely feel a stretch, that's a good thing, right? Means it's working. Back to center. Halfway lift. And rising up tall, hands overhead, reach up. Heel toe your feet together. Hands coming down right center. And knees and heel, or knees and inside of your feet are together, touching. Right? So we're going to sit back into our chair. Take a break. Take a load off. Sit down. Remember, you should be able to wiggle those toes. So do the toe wiggle test. And rising back up tall. Hands coming high. Stepping out wide. Your feet should be wider than hip width at this point. And we're going to take our hands at heart center and we're going to do a couple yogi squats. So sitting down and back up. And down and back up. And down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up. One more. Down, hold it, and back up. Awesome. Now we're going to turn back into warrior two. So step that back foot out a little bit further once again, and up into warrior one. Dropping your hands down, step your right foot back, high plank, lowering down, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Left leg goes high, step in between, rising up tall, dropping that back heel down, opening up, and I'm going to flip once again. Dropping that back heel down. Toes turn. You're wide-legged here. Both toes are facing your side mat. And you're going to take a forward fold. This time when you're in your forward fold, place our hands down on our mat, and let's just take some yogi squats. So hold it down, hold it down, hold it down, rise up. Down, down, down. Try to only use your hands for balance. And back up. And down. And back up. And down. And back up. Two more. Feel the burn? Because I do. One more. Down. And back up. Awesome work. Find your breath. Let it all hang. Halfway lift. And rise up tall. Hands coming down to heart center, heel toe your feet together here. We're going to come into chair once again. So sitting back. Oh, do the toe test. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And you just sitting back in that chair. Try to go a little bit lower into that chair if you can just now. Rising up tall, hands going high. Coming out wide, turning your left toe forward, coming back into warrior two here. And, dizzy, warrior one. Dropping your hands down to the mat. Step that left foot back up into high plank here. And lowering down, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. High plank, lowering down, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. And back up, high plank, lowering down, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. All right, let's walk our feet to meet our hands. Forward fold here, and we're just gonna sit down onto our mats. All right. The rest of this will be pretty much done on your mat, so just so you're aware. And keep making you get up and down, right? Whew. Let's find our breath, bottom of our feet together. Sitting up nice and straight here. I'm gonna turn and face you. Alright. Nice and tall. Felt like I was talking to the wall. Probably done. Finding your breath. We're in the process of selling our house, so I feel very scatterbrained. We have to be out by 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. So it's me alone cleaning the house with 2 dogs, 2 children, and a house to have completely show ready by 9 a.m. So that's where my brain's at right now. Trying to push those thoughts out. Sorry about that. Deep breaths. Alright, and we're going to extend our right leg out. Bring your left foot over. We're going to just hug your knee in. Hug that left knee in and slightly turn your body to the left side. If you're sitting at a desk a lot, you're going to feel that tightness through your glute. Maybe a little bit up into your hamstring. This can just be a really simple, good exercise to alleviate some of that. It can help with low back pain. So left leg goes straight and forward, right leg comes up, plant it over, same thing, really hug in and slightly turn your body to the right side of your mat. Relax. Straight out in front of you, grabbing underneath your knees and just taking a slight forward bend here. And back up nice and tall. Bottoms of your feet are going to come down onto your mat. And deep breaths here. I'm going to do a bridge, so lifting those hips up high. You want to take your bridge one step further, keep those hips high, and lift one leg up, bring it back down, keep those hips high, lift, and back down, lift. If you're not doing this alteration here, you can just be following your breath with your bridge pose. Otherwise, keep trying to keep those hips up high. When you lift your leg up, you shouldn't really feel your hips sag at all, is the idea, right? We're all human, so we have imbalances, so it'll be different. All right, relaxing down. Put your legs down, I'm sorry. Keep your left leg bent, right leg straight, bringing that leg up and down. Up and down. And up foot down, left leg goes straight, and lift, and down, and lift, and down, and lift, following the breath here, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, planting your foot down, alright, extending both legs out flat, and coming into Shavasana, so make yourself comfortable. Let's do some visualization today. Let's visualize that it's warm out. This frigid coldness, right? And you are laying at the closest pool, and there's little voices all around you. And people laughing and talking. And so much happy, carefree energy flowing through the water and the air around it. Feel the sun beating down on you. You can feel sweat coming off your forehead. A kid jumps into the pool right in front of you, splashes you. It's so refreshing, and that nice cool water tickles your skin. And just be surrounded by a happy energy in a very happy and warm place. Noticing the green grass around the pool. A couple bugs buzzing around. And outside of the pool, it's just this happy, quiet energy. Content. Free. Let's just soak that in for a couple minutes here. And come back to the room. Wiggle your toes, fingertips. Listen to your breath as you start to wake up a little bit more, getting ready for the day. Feet coming flat on your mat. Knees falling to the right side. Left hand helping to push you back up onto your mat to a seated position. Hands at heart center. Thank you very, very much for joining me. Stay warm. Namaste.